Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Kiki Fasi. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone are good. So today I'm going to unbox the Firebolt Gladiator. This is one of the latest from the Firebolt. If you go by the looks, seems like a iWatch in appearance, but let's dive deep into this. And one more aspect, this is a Bluetooth calling functionality watch. So let's begin with the unboxing. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like my video, share it, and do hit the bell notification for the latest videos. And if you want to win this smartwatch, I have a condition. Help me hit 2K subscribers and then I will give away this smartwatch. So let's begin. So guys, this is the box for the Firebolt Gladiator. As you can see, it's mentioned Bluetooth calling smartwatch. It's a 1.96 HD display and it has in the box some features mentioned like Bluetooth calling, IP67 water resistant, and an inbuilt mic and speaker with 123 modes. It do have the essential SPO2 with voice assistant, heart rate tracking, and some inbuilt games. Going by the specific this price, it is mentioned 9999, but don't worry. The price which I purchased was 3999, which was actually way higher than the initial launch, which was launched for 2499 initially, but due to the demand, they upped the price. So regarding the price, watch till the end for my verdict. What do I feel? Another thing to mention, it's made in China, and the color which I have ordered, it's a light gold color. So let's unbox it. Here you find the user manual on the top, and every time I find that they don't place the smartwatch properly. It's always in sight. It's still the same two-pin pogo. I wish they would have provided a magnetic charging support. So guys, my first impression on the watch, when you pick the watch, you can do feel the weight for the watch. It's on a little heavier side due to the thick build quality of the watch. And if you see the strap, it's of decent quality, but do note that it's not easily replaceable if you want to replace the straps. So a minus brownie points for it. So you cannot change the strap. Maybe you'll have to take it to the service center and get it changed. So this is one of the first thing I observed. It do have a crown and a single button. Look closely and you will see some inconsistent gap over here. So the finish of the watch is not up to the mark, given that it's priced around 4K. Initially it was launched for 2499, but due to the popularity of the demand and due to its Apple Watch look, they have bumped the price to 4K. So let's pair it up. For that you need the Dafed app, which I've already downloaded. So we'll set this later. Let's allow it time. Okay, now it popped up. Firebolt. So that's the smartwatch. It's connected, showing the battery percentage, and you do have some watch faces. There and connect. Allow access. You do have the notification alarm. You have the shutter option. And what is this e-card? I think this is for the warranty. Great. You can set up a profile. You have the Google Fit synchronization also. So this is what about the watch, but let me start using the watch for a couple of days and then I will give you my final review and the verdict. First thing, let's talk about the display. It's a 1.96 IPS LCD display, which it had an AMOLED display. Given that the price is around 4K. Apart from that, the viewing angles are fine, decent. I had no issues viewing in direct sunlight. Even the screen legibility was good, but you do notice that the bezels are on the thicker side, especially on the lower bottom part. Another functionality is this crown. If you just rotate it directly, you can change your wallpapers. And if you tap on this wallpaper, you can even change the color, but it's not available in all the wallpaper. The preset, I this is the only wallpaper which I found this functionality is available. If you swipe to the right, you will see that you have certain shortcuts. This is the last used apps. You have the tap talk after tap, that is either your Siri or your Google Assistant will activate, and you can give your commands. This is the menu view. If you go to the setting, you can change the menu view as per your preference. You have the grid, you have the list view, honeycomb, helm, full moon, crescent, surface, parallel. So this is how the menu will look. You can change it as per your liking. A nice touch. If you see that there is several functionality available, like the SpO2, you do have the blood pressure, you have your heart reading sensor, and for ladies you have the menstruation cycle also. For the apart from that, you do have the stress also, stress monitor. As I always say, these things cannot replace basically medical approved equipment, but you can just use it for your reference purposes. If you go to the call functionality, you can see all your recent call dial pad. You have a contacts which you can access it. The voice quality, what I did feel, was of decent level, but it's not suitable for a noisy environment due to the small physical speaker and provided. But it do its work without any much hassle. Apart from that, you do have a lot of you have the stopwatch, alarm clock, and if you do have games inbuilt in it, you have like the floppy, like hamster, floppy, battleship, and 2048. Even the gameplay was okay. You can just obviously when you're carrying a smartwatch, a smartphone, you won't be needing. It's just a gimmick, I would say. If you swipe on the left hand side, you have the blood pressure monitor calculator, which has been set by me. You can add it in your favorites and subtract which all functionality you require as a shortcut. If you pull down, you do have some quick toggles. That is, you have the menu, you have the display, you have the contact card settings, torch, and of course the phone functionality. It do show you the date and the battery percentage. And when you go into phone functionality, you have the option to switch the audio transfer from the phone off or on, and the phone functionality off on. A thing to remember, that in case you keep your phone on silent, do remember to switch this functionality off if in case if you're in a meeting or something. Otherwise, whichever ringing tone has been set on your phone, it will ring on this even though your phone is on silent. So this is one thing you should keep in mind, because it did happen with me when I was testing this watch, and when I was in a meeting, I realized that this even though I kept my phone on silent, but it was still ringing on the watch. And another thing, a good thing is that even it's iOS compatibility, so these features are working even on the iOS. I did test it. Here we come to the verdict. Let's talk about the positive aspects. For the looks, it's a decent looking watch, and it do have the iWatch feeling. And anyone who is seeing it from a distance will think that will get into an impression that you are using an iWatch. Second thing, the display quality is of decent quality, even though it's not an AMOLED display, which I would have preferred. The brightness was good, and it's a 1.96 large display. Third thing, the battery life. The battery life is good for this watch, given that it has the Bluetooth function quality also. So you can easily last 1 week without any issues, without any need to charge the watch. If I talk about the negative aspects of the watch, I would say the not having an AMOLED display in this price range is absolutely disappointment. Initially, when it was launched for 2499, that was a decent price given that it has a IPS LCD display. But when they bumped to the 3999 price, I'm for me it's like something is miss, especially that when it comes to the display. Second thing, the fit and finish of the watch is not up to the mark, especially around the LCD fitment. There is certain gap I can feel, even though from a distance it's not quite visible, but look closely and you will realize that there is some issue. I'm not sure whether it's in a particular watch or all the other watches also having the same issue. Third thing, the strap cannot be replaced easily, so you will have to take it to a technician and replace it. Apart from that, nothing much to complain, but given that the price bracket of 3999 currently it's selling, I would suggest that 3K pricing would have been a more reasonable price, given that it has the Bluetooth calling functionality and with no AMOLED display. So, you guys give me your verdict. What do you feel about this watch? And there is some software improvements needed, especially in the wallpaper department. I saw that there was a very limited wallpaper collection. So that's it, guys. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe my channel, like my video, share it, and if you want me to give away this watch, just help me hit the 2K subscription and I will give away this watch. So guys, thank you for watching my videos. Take care. See you in the next video soon. Allah Hafiz.